The 12-6 elbow strike, was it because when the commissions were talking about techniques, they had seen like those karate guys on ESPN at 1 o'clock in the morning breaking bricks with their elbows, and they're like, there's no way you could allow that strike because that strike would be too deadly. Was that what happened?
Close. That was back in April of 2001. But New Jersey, after they had the IFC and then the UFC, and then they had a couple other small shows, Ring of Fire starts to come in, and everyone has their own rules. The UFC had their own rules. IFC had their own rules. Ring of Fire wants to do their own rules. And New Jersey was like, we can't have these people coming in and giving us what their rules are. Okay, what we're going to do is we're going to bring people together to create those rules. People that, supposedly know who they really invited, other than, I think you had the Mohegan Sun as far as the tribal commission come down. They were part of it. New Jersey as a commission. And you had Mark Ratner on a conference call. And the people that were really talking the most was me and a doctor named Dom Coletta from New Jersey. He was brought in as the medical advisor for the state of New Jersey. Came to elbows, they tried to get rid of elbows. Even in New Jersey at the time, they had Muay Thai. And so they had elbows that were allowed in this form. I said, look at, you have elbows in Muay Thai. Elbows, every time you take something away, you are changing the sport and making it to where it's harder to actually have action. You take away elbows, I grab wrist, and if I'm good at grabbing wrist, I can hold wrist for a while, and I can't do anything. I've got to pull my hand out, where if you grab my wrist and I'm John Jones and I roll that elbow over and boom and bring it down, you let go of my wrist because you're being attacked. And he goes, I can't have that. He said, I've seen them break big blocks of ice like that. That's a dangerous elbow. We can't have that. And I started to combat it, and Lorenzo Fertitta looks at me and goes, John, let it go. It's stupid.
Wow.
And I go, yes, sir, boss. And I backed away from it, and so that became...
So that's the 12-6 elbow.
That's the 12-6 elbow.